So I'm here with Bishop Auckland FC manager Chris Harder after a 5-2 win over Carlisle City. What are your thoughts on the game, Chris?
We're obviously pleased to get it over the finish line. I think on 45 minutes we probably made it a bit more difficult than what it should have been. They asked a few questions of us, probably more in and around the way that they put bodies behind the ball and made it difficult to break them down. We talked about the half time, we talked about a bit more composure in the ball, a bit better quality in the final third. And I think that was evident second 45. We got into a canter really towards the back end of the game, and like you say, ran out worthy winners on the day.
Obviously, you kind of mentioned it was two very different halves. One being a very tight one in the second half, we just kind of took over. Is it good that in the first half, going behind twice, we fought back and equalised both times?
Yeah, and we've had quick responses, so we didn't give Carlisle the opportunity to look after their lead. Like you say, we took it away from them as quick as they got it. So that was a good test of character, good reaction. But I think the important thing was at second 45, we needed to find some rhythm in what we were doing, some goals to go on and win the game, and we did that very, very comfortably, really.
I mean, obviously, the past 2 times we faced Carlisle, it's been probably the hardest games of the season, both times, just for how they turn up and play. And it looked like it was going to be for the first half, but obviously blew them away in the second half. Is it good that we can show and being a bit more gritty, grindy against teams like that?
It definitely is. I mean, deja vu of last year, a straight free kick, Kirk on the end of it, next thing you know the ball's in the back of the net and you think, here we go again. I've just said to the guys there, as we've debriefed, maybe last season, I don't think we get all 3 points from that game. Whereas, as I say, towards the second 45 and beyond, we made it look really, really comfortable. And I think one of the biggest contributing factors is the fact that we are making good use of the ball. Rio steps in there second 45 and he just looks at home in there. I give John man of the match today. I just thought he was excellent all the way through, given the fact that he's missed 3-4 weeks of the season. So these are real positives for us. The fact that maybe he's in games of that nature, in areas that I've identified, we just seem to be strong at the moment, and we just seem to be able to do what's necessary to get all 3 points.
I mean, obviously, when you probably do look at the team, say when supporters look at the team, we're missing Gotti, JJ out in the midfield, but really it hasn't really seemed much of an issue with John, Shabs, Rio, and I forgot who else plays in midfield now.
Cookie played in there today.
Cookie.
Yeah.
All stepping up and making an impact, as well as Dom coming on for the second half 45 and technically keeping a clean sheet with not conceding a goal in the second half is good for his confidence as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, definitely. And like you say, JJ and Gott's are big players for us. To take them out of a midfield 3 should be disastrous, but it clearly isn't. There's enough resilience in and around the group. There's enough players that can step in and own the shirt. And like you say, from Dom's point of view, Dom's still, a bit of a way off in terms of his match fitness. So to come in and have a clean sheet, albeit 45 minutes, like you say, really pleased for him as well.
Obviously now on Wickham on Tuesday might be off, I'm not sure, but at least Whitley Bay we know is next Saturday. Either of the games, they're both hard teams to come up against. Yeah,
definitely, yeah. And the significance is that both the games are away from home. I do believe that the Wickham game has been postponed. They've got Durham Cup commitments that will take preference. But yeah, Whitley Bay Saturday, tough one, difficult place to go. Obviously Whitley Bay are doing well in the league. We clearly need to be on it. If we're not on it, then we don't get what we want from the game, which is going to Whitley Bay and trying to get all 3 points.
Cheers, Chris. Thank you.
Thank you.